Hello everyone, this is Mohammad Azharul Islam Juel, Senior Assistant Teacher English from Barrister Jamiruddin Sarkar Collegiate Institute, Panchagor. Today, I am going to discuss an important topics of English, both first and second paper for the students of classes 8 to 10, which is very important for them. And the topic is clause test with clues and without clues.
Some important tips for clause test with clues or without clues. Without clues, we know before going to the main topics, we must know some basic grammar, and if we want to write or fill in the gap, then we must follow some tips. But firstly, we know about parts of speech. Parts of speech, we know noun, naming word, Suman, Panchagor, pronoun, he, she, pronoun sits in lieu of noun, he, she, they. Adjective, modifying word, modifies the noun and pronoun, and it is called modifying word. Adjectives, good, long, after that verb, we know verb, go, action word, write, adverb, slowly, fast, preposition. Adverb means modifying word, modifies the verb, and that's called adverb. And then preposition. Preposition sits before noun. Preposition sits before noun. Conjunction. Conjunction joins to word or sentence, and that, and lastly interjection. Elash, the word that express feelings, emotions. Oh, I have discussed this parts of speech before you because I am going to discuss some topics about gap fillings or closed test without clues or with clues. So we must know this, and we know what sentence is, and the other is sentence. We know sentence structure. We must know the sentence structure before structure of sentence, structure of sentence. So this is the main topics what I am going to discuss today. We know a sentence begins with subject, then after the subject there will be verb, and after the verb object or complement or extension. Extension. We know what is noun, naming word, Sumon, Panchagor, and the pronoun sits in lieu of noun, he, she, and we must know subject must be a noun or pronoun. Subject must be a noun or pronoun. Of the 8 parts of speech, noun and pronoun can be subject in a sentence, and in a sentence object must be noun or pronoun. I repeat, a sentence begins with the subject, and the subject must be noun or pronoun. After the subject there will be a verb, and there is verb, and after the verb object or extension. We must know parts of speech are 8 kinds, and noun and pronoun will be the subject. The other parts of speech cannot be the subject, and similarly object, noun and pronoun can be subject or object. Here, suppose an example I am giving here. Shumi goes to school daily. Here Shumi is subject, Shumi is a noun, and now Shumi, this noun is as subject, and the other part then goes verb, and the other part extension. If there, and I am writing another example. Rumon reads a book. Here is an object, but there is no object. So this is extension, but here a book is object. And we know after the verb there will be a noun or pronoun or an extension. Prepositional phrase. We call it prepositional phrase. So my asking is a sentence begins with a subject, then verb and object. Subject will be the noun and pronoun will be the subject, and noun and pronoun will be the object. And the verb, here verb works according to the tense, voice, narration, mood. Verb works as according to this topic: tense, voice, narration, mood. So I repeat again, a sentence begins with subject, verb, object or extension. Subject, noun and pronoun, parts of speech of the 8 kinds of parts of speech, noun and pronoun can be subject, others not. And object, noun and pronoun can be object, others parts of speech not. Suppose Sumi goes to school daily. Sumi is a subject here. Sumi is a noun, and after the verb goes verb, and after the verb there is a prepositional phrase or extension. If after the verb, if there is a noun or pronoun, that is called object. So in the first sentence there is no object, but Rumon reads a book. Here is an object, a book. So object, noun or pronoun can be object. This is our primary discussion. Now I am going to the main tips for closed test with clues, closed test without clues. Number 1, if there is a and the before a blank or gap, if there is a and the before a blank or gaps, we here after the a and the there sits a noun, and this is common noun. It will be common noun. So I can write here C noun, common noun. C means common. Here is an example. He is a boy of 13. He is a boy of 13. So here boy, and there is an article a. And another example, it is an umbrella. So before umbrella is a noun and before it there is an article an. And an example we can set here. The man came to see me. Here man is a noun and before the noun there is an article the. So we can now say before a and after the a and the, after a and the, we know a and the article, and we also know a and the are adjectives. So after a and the there will be a noun. This is the first topics and tips for the cloze test. Another topics: if any sentence begins with there is or there are or there was or were. If the sentence begins with there is or there are, was or were, and after there is or there were, there will be a noun. There will be a noun or singular noun. It can be singular or plural noun. If there is, this sentence begins with there is, so there is a noun, a singular noun is we can put here. But if the sentence begins with there are, then plural noun we can put here. And similarly, there was, there were, so we must say that after there is or there are, or after there was or there were, there sits or there sit and noun or nouns. Noun or nouns. This is singular or plural. We can see an example, some example. There is a cat sitting on the wall. A cat, there is, the sentence begins with there is, and so there is, after there is, and the gap, here is a gap, and we must put here a noun. It will be cat or any, or dog, or you can put here any kind of noun that is suitable for the sentence. Another example we can set: there are 11 players in a cricket team. There are 11 players in a cricket team. Here 11 players. So in this sentence, after there are 11 players, this is the plural form. Now another tips. Sorry. Number 3, if before the gap, if there is some, many, no, any, much. If here is a gap and before the gap there are some, many, no, any, much. We know these are adjective, and after this word, after this adjective, there must be a noun, singular noun or plural noun, a noun or nouns, noun or nouns. So we can say some, many, no, any, much. Some, any, plural form, and the noun must be plural, and no, any, much, singular. So here we can put here a singular noun. Now see an example. Let's see an example. I need some books of ICT. I need some books of ICT. Here, after some, there is a word books. So books is in the plural form. Another example we can see. Any boy can do the sum. Any boy. This is singular form. So this is another topic. Some, many, no, any, much. After this word there will be noun. There will be noun. This is most important. Now let's go another tips. If there is a blank and before the blank, if there is possessive, there is possessive. There is possessive. What is possessive? Possessive is the form of pronouns, and we know pronouns forms are of three: subjective, objective, possessive. So this is possessive form, and possessive form is my, our, your, his, her, their. These are called possessive. And also there is proper noun, proper noun apostrophe s. These are also in the possessive form. So when any blank is there, or we can say after the possessive there will be noun. There will be a noun. After the possessive there must be a noun. An example: my father. My father is a teacher. Or another example, there are 400 students in our school. There are 400 students in our school. So we see that after the possessive there will be a noun. There will be a noun, or noun in the plural form or singular form. Any of this can be sit here. I repeat again. After the possessive there will be a noun or nouns, and possessive are these are the possessive: my, our, your, his, her, their. Proper noun apostrophe s. This is also in the possessive form. Suppose Karim's mother cooks biryani. Well, this is Karim's mother. Karim is a proper noun and apostrophe s. So Karim's mother, this is cooks biryani well. This is a sentence, and here we know Karim is a noun and apostrophe s. This is in the form of possessive. Now let's another tips. Let's go another tips. If there is a gap, and before the gap, if there is preposition, there is preposition. If there is preposition before the gaps, a noun sit here. Or we can say after the preposition there will be a noun. There will be a noun or gerund. We know gerund that verb plus ing works as noun. So work as noun. This is called gerund. So after the preposition there will be noun or gerund. Noun, gerund also, gerund is also a noun, and prepositions are those we have discussed earlier. For, of, by. Some examples here. There are so many prepositions. Without, from, get used to, look forward to. I write here a few of preposition, but remember we must know except to is a preposition that sits before a verb or in the prepositional phrase, but after to there will not be a noun. So except preposition to, for, of, by, without, in, from, in, and so many preposition, we must know after the preposition there will be noun or gerund, and we know gerund means verb plus ing that works as noun. We can see the example here. I never thought of going there. Preposition of, and after the preposition there is a noun. Go is a verb, but here it works as noun, so it is noun. Another example we can set here. Most of the people of our country, most of the people of our country live in village. Live in village. So here of and the people noun, and another example in and village. So these are the examples of preposition. After the preposition there will be noun or gerund. There are so many rules, there are so many tips for gap fillings or clauses with clues or without clues. I try to give some tips for this purpose. Another example, another tips here we can write here. If there is a gap and after the gap there is a preposition of, and before the gap there is article the. So if there is the before the gap, or if there is of after the gap, we must sit here, put here a noun. Put here a noun. So the dash of. So we can the gap of, the blank of. So the and of, and in the middle we can set here, put here a noun. Suppose an example I can put here. We can see an example, the rise of Dinajpur. Dinajpur. The rise of Dinajpur is famous for, is famous or very popular. Famous in Bangladesh or in our country. In our country. So there are so many tips for gap fillings or clauses with clues or without clues. I have tried to discuss some of the points, some points. There are so many. So I am going to close this session, and next time I will try to discuss another topics. And so this is the end of the lesson. Thank you all. Thank you for watching my video.